I really don't play by my piece. Okay? Don't.
Cook good and look good. This content is not made for ages under 18. Thank you. Bye.
What the hell is up? It's your girl, Kumi Jones, back live in flesh, and this is a Cook Good and Look Good chronicle that y'all just gonna have to excuse y'all selves, children's, anybody who is under 18, who has sensitivity, DMV, not DMV, Lord, DV, restraining orders, abusive, mentally weird things. Just excuse that because it's gonna need adults right here, and I'm gonna tell it to you because I've got a restraining order on my ex. Yes, I do. So go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm going to do my best to give you this reckless scandal story. And I'm at the most finest I can be, naturally, to tell this story because I know he's watching. Jeez, I'm on candid camera. You feel me? Okay, so catch this. What a man for 5 years. 5 fluffing years. Through the 5 years, I'll just keep it off, jump, pretty good dude. Except for his bump skiddity insecurities. Okay, it will come up in vicarious ways. The first year was smooth, but he will create this like weird delusion that me, QU to the double E, MIEJONES, is a cheater. Kwasia, Kasia, Tiamin is a cheater. Baby, if I had a cheat code in life, you'd think I would be still broke. Anyway, so biggest things he would be on is like, I'm just too beautiful. That's why I made myself the most beautifulest today. And that I would just be a distraction to people. And, you know, they would just want to be up on me. Well, guess what? I guess your dream came true. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like I did increase on followers. Shout out to the 1,000. God is good. God said, and as you lose, you will gain. Okay. I got this notebook with me. It's my 2025 edition of, you know, my normal notebooks that I keep, y'all. I just got some stuff that I want to get right with you. He was just insecure at times. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put my whole business out on the street. But what had happened was he started to bring my friends. You know, friends. Okay, cool. You know, not no blood. You know what I'm saying? No genetic pool. Then he bring my sisters. Then he bring my, you know, mother into it, and then my father. But slow down, Jimbo Brown. I'm gonna tell you, I'll go back. So, this man break up with me in the middle of the night while I'm watching Terminator series with my sisters. Shout out to them because this is some real stuff. And had he not commented on my employer page, I wouldn't have not said nothing. But now I got to, because I got a restraining order on you. Now I got to make sure you know, if you're watching me, leave me alone and watch this video over and over and over again, because there's nothing I can stop you from looking at me. So listen, say a pound away from me, because you gonna go to jelly, end up in a celly, baby. Anyway, so I hope you are, you know, realizing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, pitch it. You anyway, so break up with me in the middle of the night after 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Again, what his insecurity was, I was a cheater. I go to a place every year to do head cook work. Point blank period. His aesthetic was I was sleeping with people up there. I don't know how when I'm a chef, baby. A head chef don't do nothing besides work, go to sleep, maybe have a little fun, like sit in the sun and meditate, because you got to go to work again, because I cook good and look good to motherfucking end. I ain't had nothing else to do besides that. My friend had to create another opportunity for me to cook good and look good in a different extremity. Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to the fact that I am a actual chef. So bad. Break up with me in the middle of the night. I go to a poetry jam with my mom, her co-workers. Shout out to Auntie, she was there. And the dude see it. You hear me? He go loco. But the thing is, the whole, probably 3 months, I'm gonna be real with you, before our relationship ended, he was just on some bull. 6 months, he was on just some real bull. Like my birthday, he was on some bull. I went out there to Virginia with We Out Here Survive podcast. Shout out to Auntie again. I broke up with him a little bit before my birthday because he was just acting a plum skipping fool, and he was just rude. Saying stuff about my mindset, saying I wasn't submissive, digging into my whole womanhood. Cause why would you say that? You met me on Instagram, drinking water. I mind my business, but I wanted to look again today. I just be in shenanigans. I'm in the street. I just have my bosoms out up to my chin. I wanted everybody to gawk and listen, because this is really not for you to think about anything besides what you should do, what you can improve on as you are in the dating force, red flags and stuff like that. Because when somebody's insecure, again, I wasn't digging anything. I can name 1,000, because I wish. I wish I could. I'm gonna name a real instant. If you know anything about me, I cook it all good. And it was a Thanksgiving, probably maybe 3 years ago. Oh, we was wearing them arguments out. I take accountability for being aggressive about how I'm not a cheater. Because I don't need to be. Look at me. Cheat to what? I'm a winner. Chicken dinner. Don't do that. Don't. But on Thanksgiving, it's my holiday. I'm sorry to the Native people, but I'm Muslim background, so this is the thing that could bring both my families together. So respectfully, I'm sorry. I apologize on that end, but here you are, my friend, watching me to the end. If you got this far in the video, I just want to let you know, when I say that argument was hot because I was cooking, and my mom called me in and she wore me out when I got done arguing. Matter of fact, she should stop the call, because he was meant to be there, and wore me out. My mama never wore me out as a grown person, and I didn't have a couple instances where I just had so many bad arguments with this dude that I'd be like, why would you? I'm fighting for us, but you fighting me. Ooh, that's a different quality. I wanted to pause the video because it's my business, and I'm not going to, but let me just be real. He threatened my life. This man threatened to flash me to death, and I have seizures. I have epilepsy, so it wasn't funny, but he just was really horrible. And I'm bad at just admitting the fact that his last parts of breaking up with me and then retaliating to threaten me, it just buried me to realize that I needed to put a restraining order on this gentleman. And it was bump all the big nuances, but if you're gonna ruin my Thanksgivings, or if you're gonna ruin my birthdays, actually he's done that before a couple times. If you're gonna ruin when I say a couple times, 2-3 times, my love ain't big enough for you, shawty. And I think you should find somebody who can do the best that they can, because my best ain't good enough for you. But I bet you my best is good for me. And I mean that, because I bust into it. For real. I eat my life up. Who else doing what I'm doing? He is a reckless dude. It took a couple weeks for the cops to, find him, because I went to Carrot. He didn't show up. They find him through email, because he liked to stop and do there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your email stock. It's be going hard in there. Gmail blocking people really don't work. It just gets sent to your spam. But really what had happened is that he started targeting my friends. So I had to figure out what his trepidation was. And that got me the intros to be able to have more evidence, aside from what he already threatened me with, for me to be able to get a restraining order on him. I had 2 + 2 = 4 still. his delusion again about me being a cheater has gone on the whole time after he broke up with me. That is God's way of saying, like, I feel in my spirit him breaking up with me because I'm a fighter and I'm like, I don't quit and stuff like that. I would end up in a real domestic violence situation where, you know, we live together and something crazy would happen, like with some type of kitchen equipment and, you know, hostility because I have Bucky in Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't care about such things because when I'm blacking out because I've actually had some mental health issues in my whole life. Teenagers, unite, baby, get help, go get some therapy, you know, write a letter, get better. Yeah. But yeah, I've done the things that I needed to do not to be crazy, and he wasn't just gonna break me like that. He just couldn't. He wouldn't. But the restraining order is what I saw them girls do when they start getting money, and I said, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna protect me because I got little sisters, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you know. Just want to make sure they keep on living in strife all their life. No, that's not me though. I just wanted to say that, like, for real, I don't roll that way. And I wanted my sisters to know that they could be strong and drop somebody off like a bad kid at the mother daycare down the way. You feel me? Man, go on somewhere with that. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can drop them off just like that. Now, well, he did again comment on my employer's Instagram and said some precociously prohibited stuff. You thought I was cussing and saying nothing, but you know, shout out to like actually having character and actually being a woman of substance. It speaks louder than words. And why I'm doing this video is that red flag is somebody insecure, you should never be with them. Here's how. Everybody need to be about it at an 85% security rate. You know what I'm saying? So you can get more. You know, you'll know when you're at 100 and you know when you're at depleting. Why I say 85%? Because people don't get that we ain't perfect and there's room for trial, error, success. But I tried my best with this young man, and I ain't gonna be one of them type of people like, oh, he was nothing significant. I didn't learn anything. He was in my life for a reason. For me to know I could do charity with humans. Side by side. Give to people. Your energy, your light, shining. Cool. But the moment the sweat or the tears or the good old saliva, my dear, and that heat from that passion, and I'm not talking arguing, you know what type of passion I'm talking about. Oh my God, he's so cute, and when he put on that clothes on, he just tell me I'm beautiful, and we beautiful together, like excellence. Yeah, that one. None of that. Oh, he just to just be mean, and sometimes I just gotta leave him alone because I don't care about none of that. God know what he gonna do with him. That's me. That was me. My light is so bright. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Living my life like it's golden, baby. Got them soup coolers so I can chill out. You know what I'm saying? Just got good ingredients to be a person. Some people don't got the same ingredients. You know what I'm saying? And they come out with different dishes, you know, disgusting dishes, dishes that need more flavor. Like, and I'm just not her. I'm just not her. I didn't want to see him again. I wanted him to be removed. More than twice, thrice. It hurt me because I was like, bruh, you broke up with me and you make it such hardship for me, and you gonna call me from your job to tell me something negatively, and truth be told, I don't work in that positivity, and brother man, if you don't leave me at peace, what I was gonna say, I can't say it. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna start crying. I will. Because I really don't play by my peace. Okay? Don't. You see, I don't. And I told myself I would look the best in this video because this man is watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, he is. But I want him to know from the bottom of my heart, you need to work on yourself before you end up in a cell, okay? And right now, I think you're cool going to hell. Aha, demon time. You not that type of sublime. Go ahead and work on yourself and your family and listen to the rhyme, Charlie. Because I want y'all to hear this last part. It took twice for me to actually go to court, actually get the restraining order on him. He tried to contest it and say that we didn't need a restraining order, though he was obviously stalking me. And again, off of his own delusion. Y'all, he violated the restraining order, obviously, because he commented on my employer's face. But I wanted to tell y'all that because he just ran in here wanting attention, and I want them to understand when somebody ain't whole. Again, when these gentlemen aren't whole, baby, be a whole person. Percentage wise and confidence, you need to be 85%. Energy, 85%. Confidence at 100. Maybe a good 95. Maybe 90 on the worst day. But believe in yourself like your name is Beyonce. Okay? Let it. If you cook good or look good, go ahead and just do your little dance right now. Okay? If you here and you just make here the best motherfucking cakes and shakes, go ahead and just do your little dance. If you go ahead and make the best carpentry wood tables and kitchens, and it's your only mission, I want you to go ahead and think about that. If you're a dietitian and you focus on nutrition, see, you got to focus on those things and understand when you need to ride your confidence out. Brush your teeth with baking soda, okay? If you need to whiten things up, clean your face with African black soap, shea butter, get a little aloe vera gel, get that at wherever they sell, and rub it on there, okay? And if that don't work, get a dermatologist, because you ain't gonna not be a baddie, okay? Don't be sad to be a baddie. Okay, so really, for real, meat and potatoes. He wanted to play, and I think like he really do stalk me in every type of way. Sometimes I just see short people and I'll be like, is that him? I can't look at Lloyd the same. Used to love that man. He's my favorite like artist. Met him when I was a teenager. Can't even look him the same. Like I think he's like over like 5'2", and I think he is. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's just hard. I'm just trying to make it comedic and for y'all to be able to receive it, catch it, getting caught. I don't want y'all to think that y'all should lower y'all self to thinking that y'all have to be low vibrational to take men to court you. Sometimes you gotta pick them because God is saying that it's you should choose. It's him you should choose. When these dudes choose you, might have led you in court. Okay, it just might, darling. It might, but it's okay. Get the restraining order. Don't fight. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing I could tell you, because I had done this other video and I was like, oh, let me just be so honest and like, you know, truthful. But I, like, recovery-wise in life, like, I was in an accident, right? And this man, he wrote this letter of every way my family was going to die, right? I'm not being funny, but it was funny to me. He said I was gonna get in an accident, or people in my family were just gonna start dying in certain ways. Everything he pointed out is how humans die normally. Nothing unique. See, he didn't even have no creativity. That's all I'm saying. Like when he was like a car accident, cancer, you know, gunshot wounds, murder. Like I'm just like, baby. That's how most black people die. You should have said diabetes. You should have. All right, that's me being real with you, because I done been through worse. They used to call me a lot of stuff, and it wasn't my name. They used to say stuff about me, and I used to hold my head down in shame. Then I realized one day, I was probably 12 or 13, that look here, this face is pristine. You better wash your face and wash your and nothing they can say can make your soul stink as far as they ass. I cook good and look good because I've been doing this. My character opposes myself because truth be told, I ain't ever had no record, nor will I. I actually does this. Ain't nothing gonna stop me, honey. I pass out have seizures. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from pleasing Allah and her. That's it. You really can't please God because God didn't already been pleased. Do you feel me? So who else gonna actually receive a net nodule? It's me. So hold your head up, baby. Hold your head up. Because we gonna fight this. I could bring so many examples. You got questions? I can give you for a little story time. Anything y'all need to make sure y'all held through y'all situations. He never tried me on the level where I had to just get, yeah. So it's okay. I never did that. I got the restraining order, and I always will. And if he thought I got, but I bet. It was only because God said, stand up. Because you a thug. All right, y'all. It's your girl, Queen Jones. This was a Cook Good and Look Good Chronicles. I'm sorry it's not like the normal regular stuff. And I wanted to just talk about the restraining order because it just was getting out of order. And I just thought you should know because I had to keep on going with the show. Hold on. I want you to have a drink with me. Aha! Clean Cause is one of the contributors to this video. Here's how. Because if I didn't drink this, I would not have no energy now. Affiliate link down below. Okay? And coupon code QDSIYAH. My government gonna help you commence in that cook good and look good on the low. And that's all go, Bo. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Be safe.